Hi guys, welcome to 10 pounds in 10 days. Just waiting for a few of you to come onto the stream and we'll get started with the onboarding for what is going to happen over the next 10 days. Okay? Alright guys, just waiting for it to come up. Um, Waiting for at least 10 of you to join the live conversation and we take it from there. So welcome to 10 pounds in 10 days. Alright? 10 pounds in 10 days. So give me another 2 minutes. It's almost time. Yeah, another 2 minutes and then we'll get started, okay? So 10 pounds in 10 days, we'll get started in 2 minutes. Okay, another minute and 30 seconds, guys, to go. Another minute and 30 seconds to go before we get started. 10 pounds in 10 days. Another 1 minute and 20 seconds to go, people. All right. These are the guys that do the deals. To do the right thing comes to the UK. I'm actually going to make you an offer. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute before I get started. The 10 pounds in 10 days. All right. Another 50 seconds. All right. Almost about to get started, guys, where you will find out the life-changing secrets on how you can drop 10 pounds in 10 days. Another 30 seconds, guys, and I'll get started with all the literature and go through with you guys what you need to know. Okay, going to get started in 15 seconds now, people. 15 seconds to get started, or 10 pounds in 10 days. All right, let me turn this down a bit so there's no outside noise for anybody. All right. Okay, guys, my name is Jay Edwards. I'm your host, program director for the next 10 days. So welcome to 10 pounds in 10 days. This program is designed for weight loss, okay? And it's a detoxing program because a lot of weight is stored in not just triglycerides, which is body fat, but a lot of weight can be stored in water retention. So we're going to free your bodies up and get your bodies operating in a sense where you will feel 10 pounds lighter than when you just started this program. So I hope all of you have first weighed yourselves, okay, and send in your weight to us so we know your start weight. So weigh yourselves on the scale. We want you to use the same scale when you're finished on November the 11th. The program will actually start tonight at 12 midnight. Okay, so I'm giving you all the information now in order for you to prepare, but you will be expected to start tonight at 12 o'clock using the various protocols in order for you to drop weight. Okay, so when we start 12 o'clock tonight, we will finish on the 11th of November at 12 midnight. Okay, very important that we get the start times and finish times correct. If you have any questions, guys, you can just drop them in the comments box section down below. So, first statement is what you'll be eating from 12 tonight. We're first going to detox the body. So, we're going to, if you noticed in the adverts, we had mason jars. Don't worry if you don't have mason jars at home. You will still be able to use anything you can store things in, liquid in, for about 250 milliliters. All right, I don't want you to use any tap water if you can. I want you to use only spring water to make these juices. All right, very important that you use a nice spring water base. Okay, good, straight, natural water. All right, so 250 ml you'll be using in water to the ingredients that you'll be adding. So there are 3 different types of juice we'll be using. We'll be using the green juice, we'll be using the red juice, and we'll be using the brown juice. All right, so the first one we'll be using for the first 3 days is the green juice. All right, green juice only for the first 3 days. Okay, what goes into the green juice is only cruciferous vegetables. So I'm going to give you some examples of cruciferous vegetables, because you don't have to use the exact same vegetables, but they have to be cruciferous. They don't have to be dark leafy green, but they have to be cruciferous. So number 1, we can start off with some callaloo. All right, everything is just a handful. All right, so your hand size will dictate your portion size. Everything is just a dip down and grab a handful, put it on a plate. All right, so we can even do that with callaloo. All right, that's one. All these juices will have 4 ingredients. So 1 handful of callaloo. The second ingredient will be spinach. Right, guys, remember, if you can't get one, you can get the other. All right, or you just need to get an amalgamation of all 4. So I'm going to list out at least 6 different types of cruciferous, which are most dark leafy, but not all are green dark leafy. So a handful of callaloo, a handful of spinach, a handful of broccoli. Okay, broccoli, spinach, callaloo, a handful of kale. All right, so those are the 4 that I've gone through. I'm now going to give you another 2 that you can use in substitute. You can also use pak choi, but you want to use the more leafy part of the pak choi. Instead of the white bottom base part, you want to use the green leafy part. All right, and the last one that will add to the equation is cabbage. Okay, you can also add cabbage to the equation. Just 1 nice handful of chopped up cabbage. So that's the first juice, which is considered the green juice. You are allowed to have this juice 3 times a day over the next 3 days. So this will take us up to the 4th of November is when we'll change the types of juice that we'll start to use. Okay, so that's juice 1. Persons may be wondering, is it safe to just drink juices alone? Yes, it is. These are calories that you'll be taking in from vegetables, fruits, or other types of nuts and seeds. This is actually very, very good for the body. In fact, fasting is very good for the body, but this isn't a fasting protocol. We just completed a fasting program, which was 40 days of fasting. This isn't fasting, right? This is predominantly calorie restriction and reducing the intake of vegetable oils. So these are big no-nos, you're not allowed, but everything is juices. So you shouldn't be having any of this. So if you do cheat, which I'm not promoting, you are not allowed to. You will just make the whole challenge redundant. If you have any vegetable oils, any oils for that matter, no coconut oil, no olive oils, no oils at all are to be used. Okay? No oils. If you're going to use any oils, they have to be used or in their natural state. So if you're using avocado oil, you'll have to use avocados. But these things are not in the diet right now. Okay? It's 10 days of strict eating of what I'm now suggesting. So, green juice for the first 3 days. The next juice we're going to introduce is the red juice. All right? The red juice will come in on day 4. That will be the first juice you're allowed to have on day 4. This juice ingredients are turmeric. You don't have to use the raw turmeric. You can use turmeric powder if you can't get the raw turmeric. Okay? But I always recommend the natural ingredient, and I don't want you to make these juices and stockpile them for any more than a day. Preferably, if you can have the juice right after making it, you're more likely to get all the nutrients as soon as they're exposed to oxygen. So, if you, for work reasons, persons may not be able to make a juice and drink immediately, you can store it just for the day. Do not make juices for more than a day. All right. So, turmeric, first one for the red juice. Ginger, second one for the red juice. Okay. Both these two ingredients are anti-inflammatory. Excellent ingredients for helping the body to heal itself and also fuel itself with fantastic micronutrients. Okay. Third on the red juice list is carrots. Okay. Everything is a handful serving. Okay. Everything is a handful serving. Okay. A handful of carrots, a handful of ginger, a handful of turmeric. Okay. Your hand dictates the size. The handful is literally just what fits in the cusp of the hand. So for this one, whereas a green juice, it's a grab and pick up. This one is just what fits in the cusp of the hand. So you get enough ginger, you get enough turmeric in order to help your body heal itself. The last ingredient for the red juice is beetroot. Okay, so we have turmeric, ginger, beetroot, right, and carrots. That's for the red juice. You'll introduce this juice now on the 4th day. This now will become your juice that you'll have at the start of the day for the remainder of the challenge. You'll have this juice at the start of the day for the remainder of the challenge. You can have it either before or after exercising. However, I recommend you exercise before having the juice. It matters slightly to a very small percentage. However, you will only have, right, that amount of the juice. Understood? Right. So, the second juice for the day and I will send all of these things out in email for you guys so you can have a hard copy of it. The second juice for the day, right, will be your green juice. This is on from day 4 onwards, right? And the third juice for the day will also be green. So you'll have a red, green, green. So let's recap. Day 1, day 2, day 3, it's all greens 3 times a day. Day 4, 5, 6, it's all red juice to start and then green, green for the rest of the day. So we have red, green, green, and we started out with green, green, green. Understood? Okie dokie. Next one we're going to be having for the last 4 days, we're going to now start introducing back good fats, okay? Which is going to allow our bodies to also heal oneself. The brown juice is going to have inside of it cinnamon. You can use powder if you want. If you can't get the hard bark cinnamon, that's fine. You can use the powder. cinnamon. All of these things is a pinch. These are fats. These fats are high in calories. We also want to make sure we remain in a calorie deficit. Believe it or not, you can hit a calorie surplus if you use too much of these good fats, because there are 9 calories, okay? 9 calories, right, to a gram. Whereas carbohydrates and proteins are 4 calories. So fats are double plus 1. Good fats. So cinnamon, a pinch of cinnamon. 1 pinch of cinnamon. You will also add a pinch of pumpkin seeds. Okay? This is like 4, 5, 6 pumpkin seeds. A pinch of almonds. 3, 4 almonds. Okay? A pinch of sesame seeds. Okay? These, remember, all these juices is 4 ingredients. You can add all the ingredients I am suggesting here, but once you hit 4, that's substantial. So for brown, it's pumpkin seeds, right? Cinnamon, sesame seeds, right? And you can also add to this one some sunflower seeds, right? That's an extra one, but all of these are a pinch. Okay, you blend this all together. Again, everything is using spring water only, no more than 250 ml. You can have water throughout the day, as much water as you like. You're not allowed to have any fruits for these 10 days. Okay, you're not allowed to have any other foods for these 10 days. Okay, it's not fasting. All right, so you're not starving yourself, but you're drastically reducing the calories and reducing your exposure to vegetable oil, processed carbs, and refined sugar, which are the biggest contributors to metabolic disease and also to obesity and weight gain. All right, so we're taking those things out. Yes, it's going to be a huge challenge. Yes, you're going to feel like, I don't want to eat these foods. I don't want to drink this juice again. However, this is where discipline comes in, and we're trying to bring this into the program. Right? For the last 4 days of the program, you will tighten up your eating window or your drinking window, so to speak. You will not eat outside of 8 hours of drinking. So when you have your first juice in the morning, right, which will be your red juice for the last 4 days, then your green juice for the middle of the day, or depending on where you're having it. If you work late, maybe you're having it during the night. And your last juice for this challenge will be the brown juice. So let's just recap here so everybody thoroughly understands what I'm saying. Day 1, 2, and 3, green juice only. Okay? Day 1, 2, and 3, green juice only. Day 4, 5, and 6, you start out with red juice, green juice, green juice. Day 4, 5, and 6, you have red juice first, green juice, green juice. And day 7, 8, 9, and 10, the last 4 days, you will then have green, red, and brown. Understood? Green, red, and brown. That is the process that you will be putting your bodies through in the next 10 days. On top of all of this, I would like you to add exercise. So you all have been onboarding on the platform where you can join us 6 a.m. Jamaica time, 6 p.m. Jamaica time to our exercise classes. All right? These classes are not strength classes, heavily strength. They have a mixture, but they're run by boxers. They're heavily cardio intensive. All you'll be expected to do, you need no equipment whatsoever, right? They will lead the sessions and they will get your heart rate up and get you exercising and moving around as much as you can for the next 10 days. All right, guys? Do we have any questions? Any questions? No, not seeing any questions, so everyone understands that. Yeah, so this video will be available on YouTube after I end the session. You'll be able to watch on YouTube. But welcome again to 10 pounds in 10 days. I'll be doing it with you guys to get 10 pounds in 10 days too. So we will be able to all show our results at the end of it. And the biggest loser is the winner. The person who loses the most weight wins. All right, we'll try and work out for you a special prize, but the biggest loser wins. The biggest loser wins the challenge. Only one winner, unfortunately, for this challenge. Okay, guys, do we have any questions? I'm about to head off. You guys, if you don't have those ingredients in your fridge, you should be going out and doing some shopping today. Okay? All right, guys. I am Jay Edwards, and it was nice to join you today to help you change and turn around your lifestyles and be 10 pounds lighter. We'll touch base again, guys, on day 5. I will do a live on day 5 for everybody to ask any questions that they are struggling with and help you to be motivated for the last 5 days of the challenge. Okay? Great.